A few months ago, I became the manager of the worst Premier League club, Sheffield United, and it was the hardest career mode I've ever done. We conceded goal after goal. I even lost my head. But in the end, I quit before I could get Sheffield United any success. And because of that, my reputation has taken a hit. You guys call me a big club merchant, a manager who runs away from the big challenges. And so when I heard Ipswich Town have secured back-to-back promotion to the Premier League, I knew this was my chance at redemption. This Ipswich Town team is even worse than what I had with Sheffield. We've got a 69 rated goalkeeper, a Man United reject in Twanzebe, and literally nobody else that looks even somewhat decent. Surviving in the Premier League with them is going to be an absolute task, but this time I'm not going to quit. Our goal is to become the manager of Ipswich and take them to Premier League glory. Now it might take us 5, 6, 7 seasons, but I'm not going to quit until we make it happen. Alright boys, it's time for a new career mode, and of course we had to do it with Ipswich. My shot at redemption. When I quit that Sheffield United career mode we did earlier on in the year, it was eating at my heart that we left the series without completing it. It was just a failure on my part. But I'll tell you this, taking this Ipswich Town team to a Premier League trophy is going to be a lot more difficult, a near impossible task. But you know what? I'm ready for this. Alright guys, let's first just meet the team. See the players that are going to carry us through this journey, or players that we're going to get rid of. I think it's best we play with the formation with 2 CDMs. The more protection we can get, the better. But yeah, I doubt these two guys, Luongo and Morsi, are going to be able to do anything. Oh boy, they've both got like 61 pace. Okay, we've got Chaplin in the cam position, and he looks rather decent. Good pace, good dribbling and shooting. 26 years old. Up top, we've got George Hurst. He actually looks decent, you know, 6'3" as well. An interesting player that we have is Omari Hutchinson, who's currently on loan from Chelsea, the Jamaican. And I know when I see a player with talent, he could be great for us. Then we've got Jeremy Sarmiento. Again, he's on loan. As you guys are seeing, there's a trend here. Quite a few good players are on loan. Twanzebe in the defense, although he's a Man United reject, the experience I think could be invaluable. And we've also got another former Man United player in Brandon Williams. Oh, but the goalkeeper position, we need someone else there. Otherwise, it's time to go back down to the championship. I already have a ton of ideas of how we want to improve this team, but I think it'll all depend on the kind of budget we've got. And yes, 52 million, that's the Premier League TV money coming through for promotion. If we spend that money sensibly, I really think we can survive the Premier League. Do you know what's the first thing we should do? Hutchinson and Sarmiento. I reckon we need to sign them both on permanent deals, because they're two youngsters, two wingers, who could really add a lot to the team. Okay, how much is Omari Hutchinson gonna cost? I'm hoping we can get him for his value because, you know, Chelsea probably are looking to sell him. I'm not entirely sure. And okay, 2.5 million, that's absolutely fine. There you go, boys. We've got Hutchinson on a permanent deal. And of course, we've got Hutchinson walking back in the office like he was never here. Bro, you're already part of the squad. What are you doing? Okay, moving on to Sarmiento again. If we get him for 2 million, these are a couple of signings I think long-term could really help Ipswich. And it looks like that's what's happening. And there you go. Sarmiento to Ipswich is a done deal. Do you know what, guys? I'm thinking of doing a gutsy play. I know these two aren't the highest rated players we've got. We've got Burns, who's actually really quick with 91 pace. And we've got Broadhead on the other side, but there's no point developing them because they're like 25 years old. I want to play Sarmiento and Hutchinson as starters. From the get-go, I don't know if they've got the level to survive the Premier League, but I want to take that risk. The good thing is, guys, we still have 47 million after signing those players permanently. That's more than enough to bring in like a centre-back, definitely a goalkeeper too, maybe a striker. Oh man, there's so much work to do here with Ipswich. I think first we need to outline our plans and goals for the season. The overall goal has to be for season 1, avoiding relegation. If we get relegated, all our plans crumble. We're going to be starting from square one. I think the second goal needs to be signing quality young players. With 47 million, we can definitely bring in a few, and we need to make those work. We cannot afford them to be fraudulent signings and flops. I gotta be really good with the scouting. And I'm gonna need your help as well through the comments, so let me know which players you think could save Ipswich this season. And also, while you're down there, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss an Ipswich upload. But I think our third agenda for this season has to be the Youth Academy, because I think finding new talents for free is going to be by far the best thing for our team long term. But of course, we'll focus on the Youth Academy later. For now, we need to get ourselves ready for the Premier League. Because look at this, guys. Match day 1, and we're playing Manchester City. It couldn't get any worse. Do you know what? Before the City game, I absolutely think we need a goalkeeper, because this Ledecky guy, bro, is mid. Literally the definition of mid. None of his stats are in the greens. Okay, I have found a goalkeeper I quite like. Anthony Patterson, 23 years old. Remember, part of our agenda is to bring in young players. 72 overall is a bit low, but you know he's gonna just keep growing, and that's what we need. I think we should be able to get him for like 4 million. If not, that'll be too expensive. 4 million, I think, is a solid deal, and there you go. And let's go, guys. We've got ourselves a new goalkeeper. Patterson better be ready for the Premier League. Bro's gonna be making his debut against Holland. We still have 42 million left, but call me crazy because I don't want to make any more transfers yet. I want to first experience Premier League football with Ipswich, just to get an idea of where this 42 million needs to go. It's taken 22 years for this to happen. It's time for Ipswich's Premier League return.
In the realm of football, Snore, Ipswich Town they've soared. Promoted high their spirits roar, glory beckons forevermore. In the Premier League's gleam, they find their stride. Ipswich Town in glory now abide.
No way, man. It's actually happening. Ipswich Town playing Premier League football. Of course, we had to start our season against Manchester City. Do you know what? We have not done a single tactical adjustment for this team. We're just going in to figure this side out. And I know City's the wrong club for us to be doing this. Okay, so far, guys, Hutchinson looks like an absolute baller. Really good on the ball. And he's gotten past a couple of players there. Good pass inside for our striker. Chance for Chaplin. Turns and shoots, but a big save from the keeper. So far, guys, Ipswich down. Pushing City back. We like to see that. Oh, here's Chaplin on number 10. Looks really agile on the ball. As he finds a bit of space, maybe a chance to shoot. Goes down. Referee! No pen given. Ball cleared away. Do you know what? I think this team is playing purely on adrenaline. The fact that we are back in the Premier League has got everybody excited. We're pushing City backwards. Oh, not for long, though, because now City have a chance. Off the post. No, we've conceded a pen. Of course, the first thing we do with Ipswich is concede a pen. It's Haaland versus our new goalkeeper signing, Patterson. He went the right way, but Haaland's pen was too good. Well, that's the Premier League for you. Games are gonna be like this, and we're getting a taste of it in match day 1 itself. Guys, things are going from bad to ugly. We just cannot do a thing. Haaland's got a chance to shoot here. Nope. He's made a pass in, and we somehow get it away. Yo, Man City aren't even using all their best players. They've got Rico Lewis playing, this cakey guy, O'Reilly. Half of the players I don't even know. But still, in this first half, they've absolutely dominated us. If this is how our team's going to be like for the entire season, I don't think we've got a chance of surviving the Premier League. We couldn't even create a single opportunity. Oh, and now Haaland's got space. He's running through, and, well, he scores. There was nothing our new goalkeeper could do about it. Bro, he's having a field day, man. He's going to just stat bad against us. Oh, come on, City. You don't need to be doing that against us. Imagine if Chaplin gets injured. He's one of our best players. Here's Chaplin on the ball. He's the only one trying to do something here. Keeps going, but he's going to run out of room. No, he isn't. Looks for a pass inside. Oh, we had a proper chance there, and we had to take it. No, no, no. They're getting another one. This is over. Manchester City have just put us down with no mercy. Well, guys, definitely a lot to learn from that game. But mostly the biggest learning is that we're terrible. I think a lot of our hopes are going to be on Omari Hutchinson. He looked good in that game. But yeah, we need to chuck him on a development plan to keep growing. The same can be said for Sarmiento. But I'll tell you this, boys. Our midfield was getting run down. Our defense was clueless. And up top, George Hurst didn't really show me anything. And 43 million, we're gonna have to try and make like 3 signings, and I really don't think that's even possible. You know what? I had an idea. Now, Chelsea have a ton of centre-backs, and I'm sure maybe someone like Chalobah we could loan in. Yo, if we can pull this off, that would be crazy. And yup, it looks like he is available for a loan spell. Just in case he turns out being insane, I want to put in a loan-to-buy deal here. We'll try and get him on a 1-year loan deal. I think that's fair. Wage split, I want to try and pay 40%. If that works, then it'll be insane. And yup, it works. Bro, Chelsea are gonna literally pay 60% of his wages while we're gonna be chilling with Chalobah. Okay, his transfer fee of 11.4. Let's get that down to 10 million. Yup, a future fee of 10 million for Chalobah. Okay, they want 10.6. I think we could get them to settle at 10.5 just to save as much as we can. And there you go. The only thing that's left is to see if Chalobah is interested in joining us. And looks like, yes, he believes in our project. Chalobah joins Ipswich Town. Okay, with Chalobah coming in, I do feel we're better equipped to handle the Premier League. But let's test this out in match day 2 against Luton Town, a team we're probably going to be battling for relegation. George Hurst. Oh, good ball here for Chaplin. He might be going through. Does he have the pace? I think just about. Chaplin, tough ankle. Oh, he puts it wide. I'm feeling it, boys. This might be the game we get our first goal with Ipswich. Oh, there's Hutchinson wiggling left and right. Oh, that's a brilliant pass. Hurst off the post. I mean, it was offside anyways. Gotta say, though, George Hurst, man, I need to see more from him. Otherwise, he's gonna get replaced. Not gonna lie, my favorite player so far has been Chaplin. He's just got that aura, man. Something about him. Look at him move the ball from one side of the pitch to the other. Oh, but now we've given away a chance here for Luton Town, and they've scored 2. It's gonna be a long, long season in the Premier League. Let's just put it that way. Brandon Williams looking for Chaplin. Oh, that's a lovely pass for Hurst, but that first touch was the worst thing I've ever seen. Okay, this could result into something. A Hurst. He's running, but he's got literally no pace. Somehow he's managed to get through, but he can't get the finish. He is so slow. Bro, against Luton Town, at least we can't be losing. Come on. Oh, Chaplin has gone through. Massive chance for him. Chaplin, let's go. Our first goal for Ipswich Town. We are not backing down without a fight. And I told you, Chaplin could be that guy to save us from relegation this season. And yes, guys, Chaplin's goal has got us our first point in the Premier League. But you know what, guys? From that last game, I figured out how we can potentially even survive the Premier League. I hate to say this, but we're gonna have to play a low block counter-attacking style of football. It's the only way. And okay, for that, I think we need to hire some coaches. Okay, there's some good ones available. All right, guys, we've hired a bunch of coaches, and my hope is they're gonna help us enforce our counter-attacking style of play. Oh man, we're 17th in the Premier League with just a point right now, and our next game is against Unai Emery's Aston Villa. Do you know what? Even with our new tactics, I don't think our team is good enough. I think I want to spend some cash to bring in a midfielder. And you know what? Calvin Phillips might be the right guy. He's back with Man City. I think his loan spell has ended. And you know Pep Guardiola isn't his biggest fan. He's actually got experience of playing for newly promoted clubs like Leeds United back then. It was amazing for them. And I think he could revive his career at Ipswich Town. Now, I know he's 27, but I really think we could get him for a good price. Bro, if we can get him for anywhere near his transfer value, that will leave us with a lot of cash for potentially a striker, and looks like we can get Calvin for a good price. I'm gonna push for getting him for just 9 million. That would be the dream, but Pep wants his 500,000. Come on, Pep. You've literally got oil rigs at your club. It shouldn't matter to you, but it does matter to us. Let us have him for 9 million, and there you go. And so we've got the experienced Calvin Phillips joining Ipswich Town. Also, by the way, I think we just made him our highest paid player. And yes, sir, Calvin's going right into that starting 11. I feel like it's a massive upgrade. And maybe, just maybe, with Phillips coming in, we could get our first Premier League win. Oh, this is not good. We were about to concede within the first 6 minutes, man. Patterson made a good save. Okay, what just happened there? Did we concede a penalty? Are you joking? For a late challenge like that? Bro, how is that a pen? This is rigged. That is actually crazy. And they've panenkered me as well. Brilliant. I'm telling you, man, life in the Premier League, it's not been easy so far. And the ref is, by the way, allowing challenges like that. This is so unfair. There's Calvin Phillips on the ball. I'll tell you this, it's been a horrendous start, but having him in the midfield is certainly a nice feeling. Chaplin, though, looking to create something. Martinez with a big save. Yes, Sarmiento, we all want to see more from the Ecuadorian. He keeps going, gets taken out. And that's going to be a free kick. Wait, it's a red card too? Yo, I didn't even realize. Aston Villa are a man down. This could be our chance to get our first win. Okay, who's the best free kick taker in the club? I'm going to trust Chaplin with this. Bro, if he actually scores this free kick, it would be just ridiculous. Go on, Chaplin. It's decent. And he's done it. I can't believe it. Episode 1 with Ipswich. And we've scored a free kick. Chaplin, you absolute legend. Bro, he's already a cult hero for us. Nah, I'm still shell-shocked. I cannot believe Chaplin has just done that. In the Premier League, a free kick like that. What a moment. And guys, don't forget, these lot are a man down. We have a chance to get our first ever Premier League win. The man advantage has been massive, but still we're up against a really good team coached by Unai Emery, so we cannot get complacent, but we might just do exactly that to Anzebe, saving us there. We need to utilize the spaces that are opening up, man. man. Look at this. Hutchinson can just run down the wing, and there's nobody to stop him. There is a player coming in, though, but we found Hurst here. What a chance for him, and he's put it wide. Georgie Hurst, why are you so bad? If there's one thing we're learning from this game is we need a new striker. Chaplin, we're trying to use the open spaces as much as we can. Sarmiento. Oh, that's really well done. Cross coming in. Chaplin. Oh, the touch. But he couldn't get the finish. You know what? Even with 10 men, it still feels like these guys could get something out of this. I can't believe it. Even with Aston Villa being a man down, they're about to get a win over us. There's still time. There will be open spaces. We need to be there to capitalize, and this might be it. Omari Hutchinson, massive chance. Oh, it's gone in. Martinez with the howler. How has he not kept that one out? This game is crazy. But the craziness is about to end in a draw. I'm still gutted we couldn't get the win, but the fight we showed to at least come through with the draw, I think is commendable. I know we're going to be in a relegation battle, but we're not going down without a fight. One thing's for sure, this entire 30 million, we need to spend it on a new striker. You guys saw how bad George Hurst has been. Let me know in the comments who we can sign. And next episode's about to be big. The striker signing. Setting up our youth academy. There is so much to be done.